Let me give you a simple analogy that I've given before, but it bears repeating. You're standing barefoot on hot asphalt, all right? You lift up one of your feet to let it cool off while your other one gets too hot to bear. When you can't stand it anymore, you lift up your other foot and you put down your cool foot. You repeat that process about 3 or 4 times and finally it hits you like a lightning bolt. Get off of the asphalt. Get off the asphalt. That's what you have to do. And that's why I'm telling you that November is not the solution here. The only option to save your nation is civil disobedience. Civil disobedience. The only option to save your nation is civil disobedience. Our founding fathers and Martin Luther King Jr. showed us how to fight tyranny and injustice. If you do not seize this moment and organize, you're going to grow old and die feeling like a coward, feeling unworthy to call yourself an American, like you're subservient to Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi. Tomorrow, we're going to have less momentum than we have today. That is why we have to act now. Everything that happens, happens now. Our founding fathers were men of action. And what are we? What are we? I've told you my vision for a strategy. We're going to have to achieve immediate results. It has to happen now. We have to organize all of the Tea Parties in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Everybody has to get together. Everybody has to get on the same sheet of music. We need to organize with other groups. I'll give you an idea. How about truck drivers? Have you ever seen a truck driver strike? A truck driver protest? Those folks can make things happen. If you know a truck driver, get them in on this protest, on this strike, because technically what I envision is a strike across the Commonwealth. You can organize get on Facebook, set up a Facebook page, contact all of your friends. You can tell them to use all their sick days, all their personal days. I don't care what you tell them it's a day to get together with your friends for a few weeks. Tell them you're practicing for a national emergency. Or you're going to march on Richmond or Washington. Doesn't matter what you tell them so long as nobody goes back to work until Webb and Warner resign. That's what you do. You have to have a goal. This can't be some just go out there and wave signs. There must be a goal. Now, if the people of Virginia did this one time, just once, and they stayed out of work until those 2 jerks left office, they would never have to do it again. You would never have to do it again. One time is all it'll take. 2 weeks from now, you will have scored a victory that will leave every tyrant in America in utter and complete disbelief and shaking in their shoes. 2 weeks from now, you could have this done. You will have canceled out entirely the defeat that we suffered on health care. With this one act, you will have completely canceled that out. You will have set an example for the entire nation. And other states would follow suit, like folks lining up for free ice cream. And you'd also set an example for future generations, like the ones that were set for us by Martin Luther King Jr. and our founding fathers, and the Tea Party, and everything that they did at in Boston at the harbor. Yeah, I'll tell you what else you'll have done. You'll have made history is what you'll have done. You will have made history if you could pull this off. But more importantly than making history, you will have made peace with your conscience. That's what you will have made. You will have made peace with your conscience. Because if you are like me, this is weighing heavily on you. and you are looking for options, and you are looking for answers, and you know that the courts will fail you, you know that the Republican Party will fail you, and you are asking yourself, what can we do? I repeat it again and again and again and again until people start to listen. The only thing that is going to change the minds of these tyrants is massive civil disobedience. If we could get 20% of the people in the Commonwealth of Virginia, even 10%, to quit going to work for a week, 2 weeks, you'd have your problem solved. 343-9397.